Intro it.
Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome back to Past the Six. I am your host, Jay. Joining me as always is Wave and Tokyo Swift. What's good, fellas?
Yo. How you feeling, brothers?
Chilly.
Good. What's going on with y'all, man?
I'm feeling great, man. You know, another week, another podcast. Let's get it.
Let's go.
Absolutely. Yo, all y'all in the chat, whether you audio only, video, you catch the show a little late, you catch it on time. Appreciate all the love and support as always. Yo, I had a dude hit me up. Dude was like I know him. He was like, yo, how y'all gonna talk about the Sega Genesis and not touch upon Earthworm Jim? I looked at him and was like, fuck Earthworm Jim. Yeah. I'm like, yo, of all the games on the Genesis, like, and I'm not saying it's trash, but I'm just like, yo, all the games on the Genesis, I think we can cover it well without having to touch upon that one game. What do y'all think about that real quick before we get into the actual show?
Earthworm Jim pretty cool.
Yeah, it's cool, man. It's just that, like you said, it's like the Sega was so loaded that there's a bunch of other games that we didn't even come across because like Sega is just too loaded. Like they really, like it really was like that generation really was like one of the golden ages, man. It's just like every game that came out was like fire except for that Echo game.
Yeah, that shit was trash. But I think we touched on the good games on Sega. What the fuck, like.
Yo, yeah, but you know how it is. Like whenever you get into the Genesis, the 64, the 360, things like that, everybody got that those few games that they swear by as like top 10, whatever. But they get upset when other people don't share that sentiment, right? So, like for example, like somebody might have like Marvel vs. Capcom 3 on the 360 as one of the best games ever, but somebody might be like, "Nah, it was a good game," but it's not. I mean.
That's crazy.
It's not number 2.
It's not even the best Marvel vs. Capcom game.
It's not Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Man.
That's crazy.
But yo, that's some of the banter we have on the show. Yo, if the breakdown of the show goes like this, man, we start out with games we're currently playing. Then from there, we're getting into a new segment, Streets is Talking. That's where we touch upon some of the hottest topics on the internet, some hot takes, some cold takes, everything in between. Then from there, we'll get into topics. And then after that, we would do a retro highlight. This week, we are talking about something that you had to have, especially back in the 90s and definitely in the early 2000s, memory cards. Like I said, retro highlight is something we touch upon. It's not always going to be a console. It's not always going to be like a game. It could be a publisher. It could be whatever. So this week is a memory card. So definitely put your thing to thought. If you ever formatted your memory card by accident, I know that's definitely happened to a lot of people or siblings deleting blocks of gamings. Like I think I deleted Tokyo Swift's franchise in Madden. Like start my own. Shout out to the Raiders.
We was going to the bowl that year too, man.
The angry sigh was crazy.
We going to the bowl.
Word, but yo, as always, we're gonna start this game. We're gonna start this off with what games you're currently playing. Kick this one off with Wave, man.
I mean, it's been a few, and I ain't gonna lie, I had to pull it up. I started my career game in FC 26, which is like the new FIFA. And I think I've been doing pretty good with that. And the only reason I did that is because of the final match in the World Cup. I was pretty inspired. My daughter plays soccer, so she been trying to get me to watch soccer a little bit more. And that game was pretty intense. I actually because I watched her play throughout these last 2 seasons. I started to understand the game a little bit more, like with concepts and stuff. And I realized that it's a little bit closer to basketball than a lot of people know. And with as far as like the defensive schemes and the offensive schemes, and then that allowed me to understand what was going on a little bit better in the FIFA championship. And it was pretty dope to so I created a character to kind of like to live out my soccer dream a little bit.
Nice.
Besides that, right now I'm in MLS. I started MLS. I don't know any better, so I just picked the New York team.
Let's go. Wait, hold on. Which team? Because this is important.
The light blue team. I don't know. There's
yeah. Now you gotta go
and watch. Is there another New York team? Wait, hold on.
Technically, yes, but I mean, but the Red Bulls play in New Jersey, man. So that like they don't count.
All right, so I picked the right choice. All right, so I've been playing that. I've been playing Marvel Rivals.
How's that?
They started a new season 9. They came out with Jubilee. It's pretty dope, man. I ain't gonna lie, they really DPS heavy. So it's three categories you could choose. It's tank, which is like the heftier dudes like Thor, Venom, Groot, people like that. Then they got DPS, which is your people that do like more damage base, and then support, which is like they heal, they could do damage and stuff like that. So it's a lot. It's DPS heavy, but it's really cool though. I really love all of the characters, and then I've been playing that Power World 1.0. They just dropped that, and you know Power World won a lawsuit against Pokemon, so they was able to drop their 1.0 without any issue. So it's dope. I ain't gonna lie. I started a new Power World and I'm enjoying it, man. So those are the games I've been playing. And yeah.
Tokyo Swift, what you playing?
I recently got back into City Skylines too. I was finally able to actually start it because I mean, like, game has like been just crashing all over the place. So like literally, what I did was I literally just went on YouTube, saw like another dude who was playing it, and then literally just copied his mod playlist. So I was like, well, look, if he can play it, then so can I. So so I just copied it. So I started playing that a little bit more. Let's see. Other than that, not really too much more else. Like I started playing it this game, but I mean I don't even remember what the name is because I played it for like 20 minutes, so it wasn't anything like my monument. So yeah, I need to get back to it, whatever it is. But other than that, yeah, I took a break this week from gaming in general because I just been like out of the house like more so like I haven't really been playing too much. But I am looking to. I was going to check out like Wave said. I was going to check out the new EA FC 26. I want to check that out. I want to say. I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna play it though because I mean I've been boycotting them ever since they don't have the Haitian national team in there. So I'm like, yo, look, Haiti got to the World Cup this year. I mean, now they really ain't no excuse to not have them in there. So I mean. FIFA, if you watching, man, I'm not playing unless you put them in the game. But
yeah, I'm sure they give a damn about that.
Yeah, I know, right? But it's like, yeah, it's like, I do want to try to check that out. I am looking for like a good summer game to get into because like summer it's kind of a drought for video games, so it's like I am kind of looking for something to get into. I haven't played the show in a minute. It's like because it's one of those things where it's like after you play it for a while and you play a couple of seasons, it's like, okay, it's not going to like ever like the commentary is the same, like the play loop held. Like sometimes like I found out the schedule like repeats.
Yeah.
Like so like the schedule repeats every 4 seasons. So like it's not even an auto generated. Like schedule just starts to repeat. So it's like it starts getting really old really fast, and then by the time you get to that point, you're year 5, year 6, your dude is like if you're playing my player, like go to the show. Sorry, your dude is like 99. So I'm winning MVPs like every year with like 78 home runs a year. So it gets kind of old. Yeah, it gets kind of old. Yeah,
I didn't even buy it this year. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, I skipped the last 2 years, and I got this latest one. That's basically what I've been playing. MLB The Show 26, still going through the Dynasty mode, whatever it's called, franchise mode. So like I said, I told myself if I bought the game, I was gonna play all 162 at least for 1 year. So obviously you play multiple games in a day and stuff like that. I think right now I got the game in probably around June, and I'm probably somewhere in August in the franchise mode. So right now, it's crazy because Vlad Guerrero Jr. got traded to the Dodgers. So like
he always so Vlad Jr. like MLB The Show, they don't believe that Toronto can keep Vlad Jr. Even like the year I think the year is like 2023 or 2024 when he was on the cover, they traded him. So, like how you get the cover athlete getting traded like mid-season? So it's like yo, they don't think that he's staying on the Blue Jays.
Yeah, so that's all I actually play in between shows. What I will say though, I'm definitely about to get back into Pokemon Scarlet because like I said, I put something on my personal page. The kids right now is heavily into Pokemon. Like they literally, I think they about to wrap up the entire Indigo series. Like,
that's crazy.
In 2 weeks. Yeah, they just been watching it nonstop. Kids is watching. They got upset when Lieutenant Surge took Raichu Smoke Pikachu. They got sad when Brock and Onyx Smoke Pikachu.
Pikachu took a lot of L's early.
Pikachu took a lot of L's. Yeah, Pikachu take a lot of L's. He be cheating though. Like
he definitely cheating.
How he thought the Thundershock at Onyx though?
I'm about to say he can't be Onyx, but he be Onyx. That don't make sense.
Right.
He Thundershocked at Onyx. Yeah, that's crazy.
So I did actually show them the trailer for Winds and Waves, which obviously is not out till next year, but they're very excited. They're the older one's been playing Pokemon Scarlet a lot.
Nice.
So basically it's like going back to Pokemon household.
What's her team? Well, what's her team?
Right now she got what is the evolutionary form of Fuecoco? Damn, what is it?
Skeleredge? So something like that. Like
something like that. Yeah. Next week,
the stinging crocodile.
Yeah.
The singing crocodile.
I did not play Scarlet, so I can't help you guys.
Yeah. So, but that's basically it. So let's get to the next segment. The next segment is, of course, Streets is Talking. I'm very hyped for this week, y'all. I want to get y'all thoughts on this. So, as you know, Streets is Talking. We take some of the hottest takes from whether it's Threads, Twitter, Facebook, wherever. Like, and I think the 1 week we did it from Polygon, and it was wild. And out on Red Dead, I think they called it like the most overrated game of all time. But this week, which is kind of crazy, yeah. But this week, I'm very curious to get the fellas' thoughts on this. So we're gonna kick this one off. I'm gonna actually just start at random. Since we're talking about,
I want to get the chat thoughts too. Chat, make sure y'all put your thoughts in the chat.
Absolutely. Let me see. Make sure y'all can see this. Ready? This comes from Bill Bowden over on Twitter. He said, "Hot take: the soundtrack to MLB The Show 26 is the best video game soundtrack since Madden 2004." Now, Wave, I know you haven't played it, but Tokyo Swift, I know you have.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get your thoughts on this, and I'll give my thoughts.
Fam, it's not even the best MLB The Show soundtrack. Like it's like yo, it's not like see, honestly, because it's wild. It's one of the reasons why I stopped playing it. Because the soundtrack, like the soundtrack for 2025 was way better, way better. Like they had so many good songs on there. And then 2026, it was just like it's a bunch of like mumble rap. It's a bunch of it's a bunch of really random reggaeton, and it's not even like the youth subject. It's not even Bad Bunny, not that Daddy Yankee. No, it's just like who are these guys, and then just random oldie songs. Like, yo, what's happening? Like, who curated this? Like, so it's like yo, I don't see how anybody could come up with that take.
I don't have a take because I don't know the soundtrack, and I'm not going to sit here and lie.
MLB The Show 26 soundtrack is the best video game soundtrack since Madden 2004.
It's
that soundtrack, bro. Like that soundtrack is fire, man. Yo, like it's so different. Like
name a song, bro. Name a song.
Cheryl Williams, How Long Does It Take for You to Love Me? I found that song because of MLB The Show.
How you gonna ask him to name a song? He named a song, then you booed. I don't work like that. Don't work like that. He got you, man.
That great song, especially
it don't matter. You didn't say name a great song. You said name a song.
For a baseball, I mean, it just didn't work. I mean, like honestly, like I'm just saying, like maybe I'm a little biased. Like I don't think that I like.
So what genre you think of when you think of baseball? Because I think rock and roll type shit. That's a genre I think of.
I think of honestly. I think it's multi layered. I think it's multi layered.
So then how you gonna discredit his choice then?
Because I'm saying because it's because there are better songs. I would
on that soundtrack.
On that soundtrack, right? Rather than that's a weird one to pick for me, but. I mean, obviously, preference, but listen, it's like,
hold on, Jay, what album was that you bought that no other male in existence ever bought in life? I forget what Spice Girls.
Other male, that's disrespectful. First off, it's Spice World. Second, the album Spice World. Second, it sold millions and millions of copies, man. Like,
it did.
That's crazy.
The reason why I do agree, baseball is multicultural, right? So they literally have something for everything when it comes to that. Yeah. And it's like maybe I'm wrong, but I'm like, yo, like I feel like every time I turn the game on, obviously now I've been playing the game nonstop for a few months now, so now I'm starting to hear multiple songs over and over. But at first, I feel like every time, whether it's because Tokyo Swift knows you play a game, and then when they do the recap at the end of the game, there's music playing over it. Yeah. And I feel like there's just different types of music, whether it's they got blues songs in there. They got rock and roll, hip hop, whatever. And I just feel like reggaeton, like Tokyo Swift said, I just think it's dope. And it kind of reminds me of Madden, like going back to the days of Madden when they had Bone Crusher, T.I., they had all the way, they had Disturbed and Slayer, all types of just music where I feel like now it's I think the WWE games, what they'll do is they'll give the curation to one person, and whether it's John Cena or whatever. I think NBA did the same thing with Jay-Z that one year, and it's they just had a bunch of his songs in there. I'm like, bro, that's cool, but you can't just pick all your songs. So I do appreciate the fact that there's multiple areas of music in that game. It just felt like baseball to me, and I think that's why I said the best since Madden, because I remember playing Madden 04 literally with Never Scared by Bone Crusher and What You Know About It by T.I. and stuff like that. So yeah, man, I'm disappointed in Tokyo Swift right now. We're gonna have to talk about that.
I mean, look, let me read you some of the dudes that was on the 2025 soundtrack. They had Kendrick Lamar with two different songs. One of them was the All Right song. They had Bad Bunny, Lupe Fiasco. They put what's on there? Yeah, Black Thought, Vince Staples, Anderson Paak, Marvin Gaye, Absol, De La Soul. We had Wale song Naughty by Nature. Like yo, like they had the Isley Brothers on there. Like,
All right, so
like,
I didn't play
yo,
25, so I can't speak for 25. I can't play it. I never played it.
25.
But...
That was a good soundtrack, but
Okay.
I see what Jay's saying though. Like 26
I'm
seemed more diverse.
I'm saying it's like no, I'm like that. That wasn't the whole. That wasn't like the whole soundtrack. I was just like putting off like
Those are the ones
highlights
we
like
definitely know. Yeah.
yeah,
Right.
like the ones that we would that like we would definitely know because there are some people that like that I don't know either. Like but I might hear the song and remember it because I played 2025.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
much, but,
That's fair.
yeah, but honestly, that's what I'm saying. Maybe I'm a little biased because I played 2025 a lot more than I played 2026. Obviously, because 2026 only been out for maybe 4 months now. So
Right.
I mean, that's like maybe I gotta check my bias on that. But I mean, but best of all time is crazy. Best is Madden 04 is crazy though.
Fair enough. Let's move on. This one comes from Wait, Hear Me Out over on X. Yo, it says hot take. Make a video game. It might not be perfect. It might need a lot of patches. You may regret some decisions you made, but release a game. A lot of talk these days about how long it takes to make games. I feel like part of that is the decision paralysis every company has. Non-stop reboots and cancellations and new engines and restructuring in the hope of building perfection rather than making some hard decisions and moving forward. Then he gives an example. Since Halo 5 released in 2015, Microsoft has released just Halo Infinite in 11 years. In that time, we could have loved and hated multiple attempts at fun Halo games, Battle Royale, extraction, free-to-plays, who knows what else. I thought this one was interesting. I'll start. This one has me going back and forth, right? Because there's so many times I'm like, I don't want no day one patches, just give me a complete game. And this kind of says like, yo, just make a new game, put the game out. If it needs patches, everybody in the industry is putting day one patches. Stop trying to be the perfect game. Like remember Starfield with that marketing? This is the most realistic looking game ever. We put 1,000 hours into each level of this game and $100 million and all that. It's like just put the game out, right? And they put the game out and nobody played it. So like this is just saying like, yo, stop trying to be perfect, just put the game out. Like stop being scared. If it flops, it flops. Who cares? What are your thoughts on this?
I mean, I think to be honest, just put a complete game out. Like I agree with parts of this. Put the game out, but make sure it's complete. I think like the issue is like people. I mean, the games now, I would say they just put anything out because they know that they can, like you said, patch it up or whatever like that. And I think that just makes it for more of a lazy game. Like you can put whatever out and then just fix it based on the audience, right? But like when we was growing up, you had to actually put a complete project out, and then it was no passion. It was none of that. So like I think these new developers they get more of leeway because of that now because they know they can patch it, they know they can fix this, they know they can fix that, they know they can do whatever to the game. And I just think that just takes away from the integrity of it. If I'm being completely honest.
What?
Yeah. I agree with some parts and I disagree with some parts. Like, yeah, I agree. I get in terms like, yeah, like no, like between 11 years for just one Halo games, like yeah, you can put out like another Halo game. It'd have been cool to see like they tried some new things because they were doing new things like with the 360. They put out Halo 3 and they put out Halo 3 ODST, which is basically a firefight game, and then they put out Halo Wars, which is the real time strategy game, which is fire by the way. So they kind of shied away from that. It's like, look, man, this so all we're gonna do is just like this multiplayer stuff like that, blah blah. So okay, but at the same time, No, do not just put out random games and then we'll just patch later. That's the one thing I hate about gaming right now. Hell, that's the reason why I couldn't play City Skylines for like months on end because they just put out a game. So, oh, don't worry, we'll just patch it later. And now
Yeah.
3 years into it, because it'll be 3 years in October since that game is released. It's still a buggy mess. I still can't play it without fear, it just crashing or just not starting up. Because they're like, oh well, we'll just patch it later. Don't worry, have some patience. So like, I agree with what it says. Like, yo, when we were younger, when games were like obviously like before the internet, it's like, yo, well, like before gaming and the internet, it was you had to put out a complete game. You had to put out a good game that was good from start to finish. And if it wasn't start to finish, it just disappeared. Like it's
Right.
like, oh, and you didn't make no money. So I'm like, so that's the thing. Stop giving these companies like your money like right away, because if you keep telling people, oh well, I know it's trash right now, but don't worry that like they're gonna fix it up. That's the wrong message you're sending people. You're telling them, hey, it's okay to just like take my money now. I'll just wait for like a perfect example. That No Man's Sky game. It was terrible at launch, but apparently now it's the comeback game of the year, and like
But you know what, Mo?
which shouldn't be a thing, by the way.
Hold
But
on,
and
Mo.
it's
Let me
like,
add something to what you were saying though.
go
I
ahead,
would
bro.
I would say, right, even if you do buy the game right away, if they don't deliver like they supposed to right away, don't support no fucking bug fixes, no DLCs, none of
Yeah,
that other shit. If they
yeah,
do not give us the complete game first, right?
right.
Do not support it after that. Like Cyberpunk did not drop a complete game. So
No,
I did
no.
not support it after that. I don't give a fuck that it won comeback game of the year. How the
Yeah,
hell do they
and I
even get
also
in
want to come
position
back.
to get? How do they get in position to get that? Why? Why do we support that? No,
Yeah,
Right.
I don't
That's a
agree
good
with you.
point.
I
yeah.
say if they don't put out the complete game, f them.
Yeah, it's facts, because it's facts, because it's like, yo, because there's basically telling you, hey, we're gonna just put out whatever. It's garbage. Yeah, we know it is, but don't worry, have some patience. We'll fix it up later, maybe. So like, yeah, because
Maybe.
for for every cyberpunk, for every no man's sky, that's like, oh, we're comeback player. There's just games that are just trash at the start, and then just where's Concord? Where's Marathon? Where's
Right.
Anthem? Stuff like that. So it's like, yo, I mean, like those just like, I mean, it's not always just, oh well, hey, it's garbage at the start, but don't worry, like they're gonna make it better. They're not always. It's like, yo, and that's a bad business model. That's why, as much flack as we give GTA 6 for like taking a million years to come out, Rockstar doesn't drop like buggy games. Rockstar doesn't
Right.
drop like, oh hey, we need a patch for this, man. Oh, this is garbage. Like stuff like this. They take their time, and it's perfect straight out of the box. So like so I mean Nintendo's been doing it this entire time. Like Nintendo's been doing this entire time. So it's like, so it's not like it can't happen. It's just that like they're like Jay said, people developers got lazy. They like, and the marketers, they over promise, and they're like, well, look, well, hey, we'll just fix it up in post launch, and hey, like y'all just gotta like gun it for comeback game of the year. It should not be a thing, bro. It should not be a
Word.
thing. It's like I honestly, like, I watch the Game Awards, and I would look at that category to games to avoid. So it's like, right there, I'm not playing none of those games.
Why is that a thing like that?
Let's get to the chat. Yo,
It's
Just
crazy.
said, agree. Same reason there's a million remakes. Everyone's afraid of making artistic decisions because everything's
Facts.
always about profitability.
Facts.
Yeah,
Facts.
like
It sucks, because like it's like, yo, it's like, I mean, when's the last time? Because I think like they're about to release Final Fantasy 16, right? Finally, like
Yep.
they were in between 15 and 16, they released like 4 different Final Fantasy 7s. I'm like, bro, I'm
They
like, yo,
damn sure did.
I'm like, yo, what part of final don't you understand? Like,
Right.
yo, it's like, yo, this is
Yo.
crazy, man. It's like, yo, like, you can't keep doing this, man. I know, like, because when they announced PS6, yeah, guess what's going to be day one? that new
Final Fantasy.
Last of Us remake for like the fifth time,
The
bro. So it's like,
Last of Us
yo,
remake is crazy.
I'm like, yo,
Honestly,
they gonna do it again and again.
honestly, yo, when I see this tweet, man, I literally think of a few. I think of Fable, where what
I
Microsoft's
can't
doing
wait till
with
that Fable drop.
Fable. Yo, we've been
Mm,
waiting for 4 years.
I
Like
know, but it
that's
come out
that's the
February though.
thing. That's the thing. It's like they first announced Fable when the Series X first launched. It was supposed to be a launch game, but they
yeah,
announced it like right after the Series X first launched.
facts.
I mean,
I
I could understand Fable though, because that game is so complex though, bro. Like now I'm in school for in the gaming industry, so like I actually know like what it take to make like characters and certain things. Like, bro,
It's hard,
that
bro.
game is so fucking complex. It just gonna take a long time. Like I'm now, when we first started, I wasn't like in the behind the scenes, but now I'm like behind the scenes. Like, I'm learning how the ins and out of the game industry, and that shit is really complex. Like just to make one character is crazy. You feel me? And they
Facts.
understood.
making
However,
characters with different decisions, like Fable used to be like based on the decision that you make. Now like it's based on how everybody else perceive you. So
Yeah.
like
three
every
times though,
character
if
got, huh?
delayed the game 3 times.
It ain't worse
Yeah,
than
it's
Grand Theft Photo. And Grand
yeah.
Theft
I
Photo is
mean,
not as complex.
GTA had us in the dark for like 8 years. We didn't like we
Yeah,
speculated that
yeah.
But I'm just
we
talking about the
speculated that six was
complexity.
being made, but we didn't know.
I'm just
That
talking about
that's
the
what I'm getting at.
complexities of the game though, right? When you really think about like the way they approaching it. GTA is very simple. Like that shit is just you can kill and rob and steal. Like that shit is easy. But like when you think about Fable, like the way they making it based on the way everybody in the game look at you. So
Hmm.
everybody has to have a different personality in the game, and it's thousands of people in that game. So they got to make different, like 1,000 different people. That should take time. So like for Fable, I get it because of the way they approaching it. Like, but GTA, I don't, because half of the motherfuckers in there gonna be like, I fucked my sister. Like, you feel me? Like that shit don't take time to do that.
Yeah.
But like to make people look at you and be like, oh, that motherfucker's a demon, or he's good for the community. Like, you feel me? They gotta do that based on the way you approach the game. You know what I'm saying? So it's different. Like everybody, the way they look at you is different based on the way you approach the game. And then everybody might not like you because you're a good guy. Everybody may not like you because some people might like you because you an asshole. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like
I get
that
what you're
shit
saying, Wave,
it
and that's
just take
really good
time.
insight. I get what you're saying. That's great insight. Don't get me wrong. What I'm more talking to is I think a lot of these developers, and whether it's Fable or GTA, right, or whatever, I think what happens is they put a lot of money and time and effort into making these games, and then everyone's scared. We don't want this game to flop. But of course, who wants their game to flop? I'm not saying like they shouldn't have that fear. But then what happens is it leads to cancellation of the games, right? It leads to
Mhm.
games not being overdeveloped. There is a thing of overdeveloping in the game instead of just like for example, like yo, we got games out there that like yes, they're simple, but like you got games like It Takes Two, which was made for I think it was like made for like $1 million, which I back in the day, yeah, that's crazy,
Amazing.
but it's nothing
That shit is
compared
not a
to.
simple
Amazing.
game.
It's not. It's
But
not.
This Takes
It's
Two
the
is
not.
not a
fact
simple
is,
game.
but
It's not.
however, they could have put that game out. It could have been played by four people. My thing is like just put the game out. Now Fable, I understand that's a big like Microsoft is banking
But
on that game to be a
My
big
thing,
but Jay, if you
project.
just put the game out, then you gonna have games like Cyberpunk 20, whatever the fuck.
yeah, exactly. So, yo, because like my I think is
You
like
can't
with
just put the
that,
game
like,
out.
because my thing is like, I guess like since we doing like we hot takes, my hot take is that like, yo, if you scared to put your game out around another game that you think would be competition, then you're acknowledging that your game isn't as good as that other game. Like you like because it's like, yo, if you're a fan of Fable, it don't matter when it drop. You're gonna get it. So like so and people are acting like, oh well, we can't drop around on GTA 6, as if somebody's going to play GTA 6 for maybe the first couple weeks and then never play it again. People are still playing GTA 5 to this day. So it's like 15 years
Yeah, I was
later.
just playing GTA
So yeah, so I was
months.
like, yo, so I mean, so it's like it's not like a so honestly, it's like, yo, release we like release when you need to release, because it's like, yo, if if uh if you're not that confident in your game, just say that. Just say, hey guys, we don't think this game is pretty good, and we don't think that if you had to choose between this game or that game, you're gonna pick the other game. Then that tells me right there that you don't think that your game is that good. So if you don't think your game is good, why would I think your game is good? Why would I want to waste my money on games like that like, oh well, yeah, I don't know, man, you're not really gonna like this game, so like that.
That's why
Because
it's
it's like,
important to drop a complete game.
yeah, exactly. Drop your complete game. Drop it like, yo. It's like the kids say, stand on business, bro. Like yo, when you drop your game, like, yo, look, this is my game. Yeah, it's like Fable is nothing like a Grand Theft Auto. It's completely like, I mean, it's technically like in the same genre, but it's nothing like
right,
at all.
right.
So it's like, yo, if you can, there like a universe exists where, hey, I'm gonna play GTA 6 for a couple hours, and then I'm gonna turn this off. I'm gonna play Fable for a couple hours.
Right.
I mean, it's like, yo, if like, because like me personally, I've been a Fable fan. I had all the other Fable games. I'm going to get it. Like, it doesn't matter if it dropped, even if it dropped all on the same day as GTA 6. I'm gonna get both. Like
Fable on Game Pass though.
Exactly.
Hold that thought real quick.
So it's like, so you didn't got to worry about sales. You got to worry about sales.
Hold that thought real quick. I'm gonna get to the chat real quick, and then I think one of these next things I'm gonna pull up in a second. Actually, it's gonna open up this conversation because I think this is what I'm actually meaning. Wave, like, hold the thought though. Rob said, "Yo, what's good? It was good, bro." He also said, "Facts. Baldur's Gate 3 shows large game companies need to take notes on AAA titles, as well as Expedition 33."
Yeah,
just said,
came out of nowhere.
I also think they announced the games to test the water to see reactions and if they want to continue, knowing damn well it's not nearly ready to come out.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. You never see that.
Reggie was good, bro. He said, "Facts, we can get both." In terms of like what Tokyo Swift said, where it's like you don't have to pick and choose what games. Like, there's a lot of adults who game now. You can buy both.
Yeah, it's like, and especially with one of them is going to be on Game Pass. So I don't need to pay anything anyway. So it's like
here's the one I wanted to bring up, and this is kind of what I'm getting at. Wave this is my bias, right?
Okay.
This comes from Elite Riptide. He said, over on Threads, he said, "I love sharing my thoughts on games here, but does anyone else ever think games felt better before we had so much information about them?" Wave, this is exactly what I'm getting at. For example, I've read and seen so much trailers and stuff for Fable, and I'm just using it as an example because that's a game I'm highly anticipating, that I've seen I've seen about 4 years worth of trailers on Fable, and yet the game is still, like, they say it's going to drop in February. I remember when it's supposed to drop in 2023. That's 3 years ago. So like, I do think the thing is, like, a game comes out now and we're like, yo, this is being developed by Naughty Dog, right? Or this is being developed or whatever. So here's what we should expect. Now, some of it's our fault for speculating, but it's like, we know everything about the game, we know what to expect, and then we get the game and it doesn't live up. It's like, my thing is like, I said this years ago, give me a game, show me the trailer 6 months out. Don't show like, and be sure that game is coming out in 6 months, because what happens is I think a lot of people get fatigued, right? Like, I remember when everybody first saw the GTA 6 the first trailer, everyone was so hyped. I think it did like 90 million in 24 hours. And then at the end of the video, mind you, this is in 2023. It said coming in 2025. Everyone was like, "Yo, damn, man!" Like, it was a buzzkill.
I remember that because we talked about that on the pod.
Yeah, so it's like, my thing is like I think going forward, bro, like I like learning about games and how it was made and stuff on the back end. But like in terms of like you're gonna show me we gonna see stuff at the Game Awards this year in December that we ain't getting until this decade is over.
You know what, Jay?
Yeah,
I this is my pushback, right? I think what it is when back in those days we was just young, so we didn't have the access because the information wasn't online, but it was in the magazines. So like you had like what's the name of the game magazines that we
Game
grew up
Pro,
on? Game Pro.
Game
It was
Pro,
multiple
Game
game magazines,
Informer,
right?
Game
Nintendo
Informer, yup.
Power.
Listen, in those game magazines, they spoke about these games and they gave us the same information, but
Right,
since we was kids and our parents really didn't understand, we didn't get we was not allowed, we was not able to get all of those, we get all that information. But now it's online. Everybody got a phone. You got some access. Shit, you can get on YouTube on the TV now. So
right.
like, there's always a connect. There's always a way to get that information. You don't need money to get that information about games anymore. So, sorry about hitting my mic. So it's different. Is there's no there's no paywall to it
Okay.
no more. So like, it's the same, but I think it's the same. I think it's two things twofolded. We older, so we would have the money to get that information from if it was still in magazines or whatever. And two is online now, so like it's a lot more accessible. So it's the same. We just getting that information a lot more easier. I honestly I think it still fall back on the gaming companies to drop something complete, so that way we not feeling like this. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
If that makes sense.
Tokyo Swift, what's your thoughts, man? Because like the reason why I say this, like I think of, for example, Wolverine drops in September. We're 2 months away now, right? We've been hearing about the game for 3 years, so it's like right now it should be crazy hype for it. They didn't even put out a recent trailer for it. Like they showed a little bit at the state of play. It feels like the marketing for it has died down when it's time to ramp up. And however, if they would have said, "Yo, Wolverine," let's say at the Game Awards this past year in December, yo, check out this brand new trailer. It's a shock. We're gonna show you what it is right now. Wolverine out September. Now you're like, yo, it's about to be January. Yo, we only about 8-9 months away from it. Versus like we literally had jokes being like, yo, when's PlayStation gonna drop Wolverine? Right? Like, when they gonna drop it? Now here we are. Like we're 2 months away, and I'm like, we're not even really talking about it because like we've been hearing about it forever.
Yeah, it's like
It's a lose-lose situation.
in terms like of the initial take, like I think I'm gonna go the opposite way. I kind of enjoy the the more information that we're getting about these games like that, especially because these games are more expensive now. These games take up more space now in terms of hardware and stuff like that. And it's like you really want to make an informed decision. It's not like it was back in '90s. Like you just go to the game store, literally just pick something like off the shelf and it's all instant classic. Now
Right.
like now we said there's a bunch of stuff. There's a bunch of games being rushed to market. There's a games that are incomplete. There are games that are just bare bones. So it's like I feel like kind of opposite. Like I feel like the less I see of a game, the less I trust it because it's like because it's like yo, in these days we like you said the like games are getting rushed to market so easy because we can patch later, we can patch it later, we can patch it later. So now it's like I'm not going to show you like the more they don't want to show off like the cinematic trailer, the more they don't want to show off the game like the gameplay that's a red flag because I mean think about it like you go on any like trailer for a game like on a YouTube, like if it's a cinematic trailer, the top comments are always, where's the gameplay? Where I want to see the gameplay because everybody knows now. Like now you can just curate like cinematics, look raw, nice and neat and stuff like that, and then the gameplay looks trash. So it's like that's why I like the Nintendo style like with the directs like you don't even know about them. Like in a month, they just like Nintendo could tweet out some, hey bro, we got a direct for the new Pokemon game tomorrow. Be there, you know. So like, wait, what? So yeah,
And
so
it's
I mean,
showing
and then
gameplay.
yeah, and then like it'll show you the actual gameplay because you want it because it's not like not like a movie. It's like where you can get like spoiled like for games like that like too often unless it's very like story driven games. So it's like if I'm watching a trailer for like a new Halo game and I see the upgraded battle rifle, it's not really a spoiler to me. I mean, like, so it's like, yo, like that's information. Like, okay, when that game drop, I'm using that gun, I'm using
Right.
this little loadout, blah blah, stuff like this. So I actually like again, I actually disagree with them. I go the opposite way. I want to see more information. If I don't see that information about it, like I don't trust it. Like that's why you say like Fable was coming out 2023, but we ain't hear or see nothing other than that teaser trailer where looked like Tinkerbell got ate by that frog. I'm like, yo, that's all we saw. So I'm like, yo,
but
I don't trust it.
Now I'm trusting it because the shit I saw is beautiful.
Now we trust it because the gameplay came out. They dropped a 30-minute gameplay. I'm like, yo, this is fire. So now we know exactly what the game is. We know exactly how the game is going to run. We know exactly what the mechanics are, so like that. We know how the combat system works. We know how the morality system works. We know so now we have more information on it. Like so now a game appeals like to me at least. The game seems like I was already going to buy it, but the game seems like more of a win now because now that I saw that.
Let me just bring up two things and then we'll move on because you both made great points. I'm gonna bring up two games as examples of the way I want it to be done, and I understand these are two juggernaut franchises with a lot of money behind it. I don't even think this problem even applies to the indie games. I'm talking about the AAA, but Spider-Man, right? We don't really hear much about Spider-Man until you see one trailer, and then we'll usually get that first gameplay. I think it's like the first 10 minutes of gameplay or whatever. The one that Wave spoiled years ago with Sandman.
Yo, that shit was the craziest thing.
Like that, and then boom, the game is out. It's in your hands. Everybody playing and enjoying themselves. Same with Pokemon, right? They announced Winds and Waves, and yes, people were upset because it said 2027 and not this year. However, I think let's say it drops holiday next year. I'm just making this up. If it drops holiday next year, we'll see it in a direct in like September, maybe June, and then that's it. It's go time. I feel like with games like Fable, and I know it's been in development hell, and I do think it's going to be a good game, so don't get me wrong. But my thing is like, yo, it's Fable. It should have like this crazy build up right now because we're less than a half a year away from it. So it should be this crazy build up for these games that deserve it. Now, if you got some indie joint that's fire, you don't even have to give me a trailer. The word of mouth will take care of that. But for like Wolverine, yo, this is a big money game that's probably going to do a lot of sales on PlayStation, and literally nobody's talking about it. I'm sure they will once it drops, but the problem is we've been Wolverine to death already for a game that we haven't played yet.
They just dropped some gameplay not too long ago, and I think like Tokyo Swift said, I think that's the issue. Like they teased a lot of that Wolverine shit with nothing to back it, just talk.
Yeah.
And nobody give a shit with talk when you could just show it now. We in the show me age. Like you have to show me.
Okay.
Now they showing stuff. I've seen gameplay for Wolverine, and that joint looked fantastic.
Bloody, fantastic.
Like gory, It looked like Wolverine.
It looks like a true to life Wolverine game, which is like what people want. Now the thing is like it's like I feel like that's like it's less hype around it. Is like, I mean, there's not a lot of PS5 is going around. You know, it's going to be just like only on like on PS5. So I mean, so a lot of people are just locked out of it anyway. So it's like, because me personally, I don't have a PS5. Like it's like to the point where I could get one. I don't want one now, just out of principle, because they keep raising the prices on it. I don't want to reward Sony for price gouging. So yeah, so I'm actively boycotting this. Like so Because like, what sucks for me, because I there's a couple games that actually they want to play on PS5, but I mean, just out of principle, I'm like, nah, I'm not doing it. But
All right, so yo, let's move on to this last one real quick. Yo, this last one is a little more lighthearted because, like I said, that one had me in my feelings, man. I'm tired of seeing game. I don't even want to watch game trailers no more because I'm like, yo, this game look dope. Can't wait to play it in 2050. Like,
Yeah.
like, but this one's a little more lighthearted. It says this one comes from Neo Creations over on Threads. It says maybe hot take with the advancement of smaller SSDs with a lot of storage space. I think we should just abandon games on disk and go back to cool cartridges for upcoming consoles. They can easily store the entire game without having to download anything, and no worries about CD damages. The corporations would never do this, but one can dream.
It's crazy because Nintendo's been doing it this entire time. Nintendo already did it. Nintendo was like, they had discs for the GameCube and the Wii
and the Wii U.
and then they switched back the cartridges like for the Switch and now for the Switch too. They already did this. So, like, so it's one of those things. Like, yeah, I mean, it never really did make sense. Especially like once like you said, like the take said, once they started going with like a SSDs and stuff like that, we didn't need the upgrade storage, like the memory storage that CDs provided over cartridges. So it's like, if I got to install it into the hard drive anyway, I might as well get, because the cartridge is at least a little bit sturdier. So like, you ain't got to worry about if one unscratch get on your game, it's a really expensive coaster now. So I mean, yeah, like I actually agree with this. Yeah, go back to the cartridges, man. Like, I mean, what we need CDs for? Because that's the thing. Is like the CDs are becoming like very, very like ancient technology, like in his own right. I mean, like, not funny enough, not out here in Japan, people still have like CD players and shit. Cause
that's crazy.
Cause I went to like a side store. I went to a concert like with a couple of my friends, and they was giving out like the CD, right? And I was like, what am I supposed to do with this? I don't have no CD player. I don't know disc drives. Like, oh my God, I'm on my computer right now. I don't have a disc drive on his laptop. So I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this disc? So it's like, I mean, it seems like companies are already trying to move away from the disc. So I'm like, yo, just go back to the cartridges, man. I'm like they were cool, they were sturdy, so you don't have to worry about breaking them. It seems fun to
about
me.
The cartridges, though, bro, those take away the DLCs and the incomplete games, and that's gonna fuck up PlayStation and Xbox whole stick with these incomplete games. So,
well, not anymore, because not anymore, because I mean, like you said, like the Switch has cartridges, like, and they still have DLC for like
they have DLCs, but how many times have they dropped an incomplete game on those cartridges?
Oh, they don't.
Never.
They don't.
Because you can't do it. You have to drop a complete game, and then you can add the DLCs. Is not the problem. The problem is the bugs and the quick fixes and all that bullshit that they try to tell you is what they trying to do, because they're not giving you a complete game. Nintendo is giving you a complete game on those cartridges, and then they add into it. That's different.
Yeah, so I agree with this only because, like I said, my thing is, if you're gonna do it with the disc, and like Tokyo said, there's modern homes all across this world right now that's not behind on technology that has no place to put a disc. So I'm like, it's not that they're doing away with this. If you tell me Grand Theft Auto is going to be, you either can do a digital download or you could pay, even if it's slightly more, for a physical, and it's like some cool collector's edition type, or like a cartridge type thing, or something like that, then it's worth it. But I think that like the Switch, I hope will always be able to collect for whatever the Nintendo console currently is, because I don't think they're ever going to go away. They're just going to stick with the cartridge, and that way there's at least a physical option. I know they have the thing where like you get the game key card and you download it and stuff like that, but at least give me something, right? Like, Give me something
Right, yeah.
just to go
Right.
digital only, and then you got a console, whether it's PS6 or whatever, or like the one version of the Series X where it's just no disc slot. Like that's whack to me. So I'm like, yes, I know cartridges cost money because I'm sure this somebody's gonna say like, yo, it's a money thing. Yes, we know. Like we know it costs money to make the cartridges, but it's like, damn man, you make 99% profit anyway. Like,
Yeah.
like, just lower that by a little bit.
Discs. I mean, it's not like it's like futuristic technology, bro. It's like
Right.
like we can hell, we was in high school slinging mixtapes on burned CDs like 2 for $5. So I'm
Right.
like, so I mean,
Wow.
it's like it's so it's not like it was like it's like oh, this is like ancient rare technology, bro.
Right. Just said shout out to Nintendo. We got
Tracks,
Prospect in fifth said cool project. Appreciate it. He also said
Cool name.
there was a PC gamer turns Steam games into cartridges with ingenious 2.5-inch SSD systems. Games are stored on 128 gigabyte drives alongside a script to auto start the title once plugged in. Just some background, some technical background. Absolutely appreciate that.
Who the hell doing all that to get sued? Not me. I'm not fucking with that.
Let's jump into the next segment. This next segment, I'm very curious to get your thoughts on this, yo. Like, let me know. Wave had a question a few weeks ago, and his question was, what are some movies in the last 15 years that will make good games? Because back in the day, obviously, when we talk about especially that the gen with the Genesis, Super Nintendo, they had a Nightmare on Elm Street game, Home Alone game, Lion King, Aladdin, all the Disney joints. You had the Batmans, like all the Batman movies had a tie-in game. Most famously, as you see in the screen, The Matrix, right? When The Matrix was popping, I think they had the joint on Xbox and PlayStation 2. So I'm gonna kick this one off so nobody can steal mine. And this one, Wave and Tokyo Swift gonna start laughing because they know how much I love what I'm about to say. And I'm kind of cheating, so let me just put it this way. Give me a real to life game for Jurassic World that dropped in 2015. Where it's not like you're creating a park and like you're doing, you know what I mean? Give me a real like the way the movie plays out. Like the way the movie plays out. Like give me something like that. I promise you, every time they drop a new film, I'll buy the game with it. That's my first one. Jurassic World.
I was thinking The Boys.
Like the
TV show. The TV show The Boys, the comic book, The Boys. Not like hold on, let me be specific. So not like in Mortal Kombat fashion, whereas 2D side to side, like Mortal Kombat, not that way. I mean like an open world story mode type.
Like he's talking about like a
movie like Batman
like game, yeah, like
like Batman Arkham Asylum.
Okay.
Because like the premise of the show is like through the eyes of like the people that's trying to take down the boys. So like something like that. It'd be almost like a Batman or like Suicide Squad. It'd be something like that.
It was tough for me to think of something because like only movies I watch are either horror movies or comic book movies, like, and they already make games for comic book movies, like they suck like a lot of times. Like shout out to the Avengers, but
nah, bro.
But it's like yeah, I mean right, because like that's low hanging fruit, man. But it's like like I said, like I usually just like horror movies like that, and they already. I'm a big advocate of not doing any horror movie games anymore because like they got the new like Halloween game with Mike Myers coming out soon. I'm like, bro, just play Dead by Daylight, man. Like they already did it. They already cracked the code. It's like like how many times we gonna do this? Like we got Friday the 13th movie come out, a game come out. That's exactly the same as Dead by Daylight. Then that game flops. Then hey, Jason's coming to Dead by Daylight. Like let's just skip the like the millions of dollars that you're gonna waste, or on making your own game and just put them in Dead by Daylight. So but in terms like I mean, like I said, like they've already done like I was thinking about like the Alien franchise, but Alien Isolation is already a masterpiece, and they're coming out with a second game apparently. Uh, I mean, I can't like I said, like most of the movies I watch are horror movies, so yeah, I don't even know, like, 'cause I don't even know how that would even work, uh, but definitely, I mean, I would like to think that like maybe some like crime threat other movies, like like say like that movie The Town, like that old
Okay.
movie The Town with
Oh yeah, the town be trash.
Ben Affleck, yeah, like just
Yeah.
Robin Banks and shit like that. I mean, like, yo, that's like that would be pretty cool.
So another one I had, and it's literally Tokyo, so kind of addressed it already. But like again, like these are just movie tie-in games. They were never designed to really break the mold, right? Like for example,
Right.
Enter the Matrix did, like because like those games were super fire. Don't get me wrong, that's the
Yeah.
anomaly. But just give me something like if I'm already hyped, like for like the classic example is Bond, right? Whenever there's a Bond film, they would make a game to tie in, and it's like it was some of them the best in the world? No, but at least you watch the movie, you play the game is kind of cool, right? Playing like if you watch GoldenEye, you play GoldenEye, you see all the same levels and stuff. That's dope. Give me something like what do you think about Scream, right? Obviously, there's been a bunch of Scream films in the last 15 years where it's something that's like you have to at least, you play the main character, you get hunted down by Ghostface, you don't know who to trust, and it's like something like where it's like a crime game, but kind of has some of the elements of like First Light or like Life is Strange, where you have to figure out like is this person lying to me, like all
I
that
would say
stuff, plus like
Breaking
stealth.
Bad.
Yeah,
Breaking Bad.
so like I know what you're talking about. They do have a whole horror game that's based like that. It's called Until Dawn.
Okay.
Yeah, and like they're actually coming out with a new game as well. So basically, Until Dawn is basically like you said, it's like kind of like a Life is Strange thing where it's like you're in a horror movie situation with
Yep.
you and a group of friends, and but it's completely like you choose the outcome of the game. So it's possible that every single person can die or no one dies. Like so it depends on what all the choices that you make. So I'm like
Okay.
so stuff like that is super cool. Like I'm glad stuff like that exists. It's basically a choose your own adventure game. But it's some yeah, I would definitely like to see something like that. Like see now if you're gonna do something like that, like with like a horror movie like Scream or something like that, or Nightmare on Elm Street, something like that, that's a good thing. But what the problem is that all these horror games they want to do asymmetrical horror games like Dead by Day. They want to make Dead by
Right.
Daylight, but without Dead by Daylight. It's
Got
like
you.
so, like yo, don't do that. Like if you do something like Until Dawn, like honestly, like I encourage you guys, like yo, like check it out if you haven't seen it before. Not even you don't even got to look at how you play the game. You really just like look at through get gameplay and stuff like that. Actually, you know what? Because I know JJ, you watch the like the kill count sometimes, right? On
Yep.
YouTube, they actually did a kill count for for that game.
Okay.
So yeah,
Now,
so I'm like,
yeah. So yeah,
yeah,
definitely
so
have to check
it's
that
actually
out.
pretty cool. It's actually pretty cool.
So while we wait for Wave, who just had to step away real quick, I did pull a list from Google Gemini, right? Shout out to Gemini. They had Dune, which obviously there's a new film out in I think this December. It's actually going to run.
They're still doing it.
Yeah, they're
They're
gonna
still doing get movies. Like,
Yeah.
is the Rock was the Rock going to be in it?
Nah, he's not. Oh no, not Dune. Dune.
Oh,
D-U-N-E.
Dune. Oh, I thought you said
yeah.
Doom. Like,
Oh,
wait,
nah.
Dune?
Nah, Dune. So as far as I know, there's no games based on that, right? So I can see that. It'll be like something like a big I don't think there is. Another one they had is Mad Max.
Yeah.
That's not Edge of Tomorrow. And this is one I wanted to get your take on. John Wick.
Yeah, like they definitely need a John Wick game. Like it's crazy that they don't. Oh,
Wait,
so, like, wait, I just looked it up. Like there is a Dune game, the Dune Awakening is the survival game. Is coming out on September 22nd.
oh, it's coming out. Okay,
Doom
gotcha.
got
Okay.
a
Yes,
game.
coming out. It's coming out.
Yeah, wave. So I pulled the list on Google Gemini. Said Dune was the first one, which we just talked about. Mad Max, Edge of Tomorrow, which I didn't see, so I can't speak on that. John Wick, the John Wick series. I think that's a big one. Knives Out / Glass Onion, the Netflix films that dropped a few years ago.
Never heard of that.
Inception.
I like Inception. That would be a dope ass game.
That would actually be
That would be crazy.
Actually, that would be pretty cool.
Unless you end up in Rick and Morty joint with the fake Freddy Krueger. Forgot his name.
This is the list that they made for survival / horror / and then real quick, just because we're getting to survival and horror again, Jess said not a movie but a TV show, Orphan Black, sci-fi about an adopted woman finding out she's actually a clone, and that some super creepy pharmaceutical company has been tracking her and her clone and siblings, studying to figure out how to make a race of perfect humans.
Hey yo, like that's yeah, like that actually would be a interesting premise for.
I also said Glass Onion would be great, but here's a list of the horror film /thrillers. A Quiet Place. I don't know if you've seen those films.
They just dropped a
game. Like Resident Evil.
They just dropped the game, and I'm guessing because like nobody talks about it. I'm guessing it flopped because it was basically. It wanted a survival horror. It's basically like Alien Isolation. You got but it's like but it's multiple monsters though. So it's like
Train to Busan.
I guess the flop.
Train to Busan.
Yeah, Train to Busan. I never heard of that.
Joe, you never saw Train to Busan? It's a Korean zombie movie.
Word? Yes. What's it on Netflix or something?
It's fire. It's probably on Netflix. It's probably on Netflix.
And then the last one they had was Predator. Obviously, Alien, Predator, but Predator.
I mean, like I every time they tried to do a Predator game, like it was always whack. So it's like I think they might have just gave up on Predator games.
Just said, what about Obsession? The new cult horror film.
Obsession. What's that? The joint with Beyonce?
I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen
Beyonce
it yet.
joint?
No.
Like it is though. Like but she did have a horror movie named Obsession. Like I remember
turning that to a video game. Hey, running away from Beyonce and shit. She's some crazy
bitch. You think you crazy? I'll show you crazy. Like
that's the game. Running away from Beyonce, crazy ass.
Nah, this is
she crazy, but in
horror film that's out now. Actually, I don't think it's still out, but I think it's on streaming now. Basically, they made them film for like $1 million, and it made like 400 million.
No, chill. Like don't spoil it, yo. Like I need to watch it, yo. Like
how's that a spoiler?
I don't want to hear nothing about it. Like
I got you.
Yo,
that was money.
Don't tell me nothing about it.
I got you. But wave, that was actually a great. I'm telling you, I want that Jurassic Park game. Jurassic Park Survival. Going back to the thing we talked about before.
I want that shit with Beyonce chasing you around, shit too. That
that'd be funny though.
Yeah.
Be like a Roblox game and shit. Beyonce just chasing you.
Yeah, we about to get a call from Rock Nation, yo.
I love Rock Nation. Shout out Rock Nation. Don't put me in jail for 10 years.
It's the dynasty.
It's a dynasty, yeah. Rock La Familia. Rock La Familia.
So the topic that I want to talk about, Xbox. So we talked about a lot lately about Sony and what they're taking away. This is something that's dope that Microsoft is doing. They're bringing backwards compatibility to PC, right? And I think this is cool because there's a lot of games. Like, for example, one of the games that I know that they already announced is, remember the game Black for the original Xbox shooter? That game obviously was never on PC. But the fact is, if you have a PC and you don't have an Xbox, you'll be able to play it. I think stuff like that is dope. There's supposed to be a bunch of games. Obviously, we all know the list that what was compatible for the Series X and Series S and things like that. As of right now, of course, not that entire list, but just, and I'm sure there's more will be unveiled as time goes on. But what are your thoughts on this, man? Like, now we're giving backwards compatible to something that you was never actually on, right? This is like getting backwards compatible for PlayStation 3 on the Switch. It's
Yeah.
like, I think this is kind of dope. It kind of flew under the radar because, like, I think Microsoft right now just has a marketing problem. But I think this is actually a super dope idea. What are your thoughts on this?
Honestly, before I get into it, I would say the opposite. I think Xbox they have some of the best marketing team in the business, because all the slack that PS is getting and Sony's getting for their new console being digital only, and rightfully so. Xbox also said that their next console is going to be digital only. Like, and nobody is shooting at Microsoft though over it. So I mean, they so I guess they got wizards in their marketing department. But in terms of this, it's fire, man, because it gets new players onto your games. That's the goal. Like you need to turn people who weren't Xbox fans into Xbox fans, and that's how you do it. Like, hey, look at the games that we have. You can play this game. You can play that game. You want to play more games? Come cop the Xbox and join the fam. So I mean, so this is a smart thing to do. I mean, like, it's because I've always said, on here and in general, Microsoft is not a hardware company. They don't care about hardware. They care about the software. So that's why you can go buy a new Mac computer and get Windows on it, and you can get Microsoft Office on it. They don't care about hardware. So the fact that it's so now they're slinging games on here, tomorrow. Tomorrow, the new Halo game comes out on PlayStation. So I mean,
crazy,
so it's it's smart to do, that's how you turn people into Xbox fans. Reach out to where they are, and hopefully you start drawing some of them in. So this is smart.
Yeah, and these are the first four, so
conquer. Let's go.
And quite honestly, bro, and I think that's why, that's why I've been giving Xbox's props for the last couple of years we've been doing the podcast, because they have shown, even with the transition from physical copy to digital copy, Xbox have shown that they more about the consumer than anything. They give you access to Xbox through so many different means, not just the console, through the PC, and now I think you could get it through your phone. If I'm not mistaken, right? You could get Xbox Game Pass on your phone. So they have allowed you to access Xbox through so many different means. And that's why I say I don't understand why people cap so hard for PlayStation, because PlayStation have the ability to do all these same things, but yet refuse to do it. All right, they taking away the physical, but what are they giving you in return? The Xbox is made now. I have not heard anything solid to say Xbox is taking away physical copies as well. But even if they do, they gave you so much access through other means. It doesn't really matter.
Right.
And PlayStation is PlayStation or nothing.
Yeah. They don't care. They don't care about you, yo. It's like we're Kanye West and Mike Myers. Like Sony does not care about his fans, yo. They don't care. They don't care. They just want the money, and they know that you're going to give it to them. So So they don't care about you. So they don't need to give you anything like that. It's perfect example. We talk to bring it back full circle. We were talking about the show earlier. When the show first came to Xbox, it was on Game Pass. They want Game Pass. Sony fans started complaining about it. It's yo, why do they get it free on their thing? We got this PlayStation subscription. How come we can't get it on here? So like Sony's response to that was to tell Xbox to take it off Game Pass,
Game
not
Pass.
not not to give their fans on their own subscription service. Like, okay, you guys can get it day one as well. They said nah, they can't get it either. So look, so now nobody can get
Everybody
it
gotta
free. I mean,
pay.
like,
Yeah.
so now
Yeah.
everybody got to pay. So I'm like, yo,
Snitching.
like that. Yeah, they snitched, like snitched
Right,
for
they
no reason,
definitely
bro.
snitch.
They
They
snitched
say
for no
niggas
reason.
is
So
snitches.
they snitch for no reason. So it's wild. Like it's like yo, that's the thing. They don't care about your fans. They don't care about their fans.
All right, yo, let's jump into this retro highlight, man. Get ready to talk about some memory cards.
Let's go.
Yo, let me ask you this, man, before we even kick this off, because I feel like when I'm about to say something and y'all both gonna look at me like I'm crazy. I actually missed the era of memory cards.
Oh, we
And-
look
Yeah,
crazy.
that's pretty crazy. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty crazy. Like that's pretty
Hear me
crazy.
out. Hear me out.
I don't
So-
think so.
Hear me out. Because the reason why is because like I think about now where it's like now, like for example, Tokyo Swift, he come to the States, he come to the crib. It's a whole process of him to try to get his data onto my Xbox Series X, right?
Right.
Back in the day, all you gotta do is
Plug that
the memory
bitch
card, the game cases had a slot for the memory cards. Pop the memory card in, whether it's the PlayStation 2, Xbox, or whatever. I mean, I'm sorry, PlayStation 2, the 360, whether it's the VMU on the Dreamcast, and then boom, you got your game data on the go. Now it's a whole process. You got to download your profile and download regames. Sometimes you got to download the game again in order to get your save files, stuff like that. It's nah, man. So just real quick, what's your thoughts on that part?
I mean, I'm gonna vehemently disagree on that part because I like let's take that same scenario. Say I'm coming to the crib, right? I'm like, okay, like, but we live in a world where we got memory cards still, right? So I'm like, all right, yeah, I'm gonna bring in my memory card. I'm gonna play these games, blah blah, like this. What if I lose my memory card on the way to your house, bro?
I knew you was gonna go to the
Like,
extreme.
yo,
I
when I lose my
knew you was gonna go
but
to
that's
the
the thing.
extreme.
But that's the thing. It's not that's not extreme. Like
It is.
extreme would be like somebody rob me like from my memory card or something like that. But it's like but it's like I mean like because especially because those memory cards, especially like I think about the PlayStation ones and the GameCube ones, those units were mad small. So like it's real easy to lose those stuff somewhere. So it's like I mean like what if you lose them? What if they get damaged? What is I mean like then all your saves are gone. So I'm like I get it like how it could be beneficial so like that. Okay, get the easy transfer.
Oh,
But,
what
like,
if you
I
could do
feel like-
both though?
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. Like I feel
64.
like it's like it's either like you got to be like look, I can add to it, but this isn't it. Like because right now like I have external hard drives on my Xbox, so I can just bring that to somewhere, but it's not the only source of memory that I have. So like I need backups. I need backups. So. Because it's like, because if something happens to your memory card, because this happened to me too many times on a PlayStation, because those PlayStation memory cards, they sucked. Like, and it was real easy to lose all your stuff. It's like you don't even know how many times I've turned on, say, like a Crash Bandicoot or something like that, and I realized, where are my saves? Where are my saves, bro?
Yeah.
So I mean, like, I don't dislike the physical memory cards. They were pretty cool. They were really convenient, but a lot could go wrong. A lot could go wrong with them.
What's your thoughts, Wave?
I'm with you, Jay, but I'm also with Mo. I think if they can figure out a way to do both, that'd be cool. Like, so you don't got to sit there and actually sign in and do all that other shit when you go to somebody else's crib. And you can just plug it in, but at the same time, like, like Mo said, like it is a risk with that because like you could lose it. So like I feel like it was a way you could do both, where you could, if you lose your shit, you can still sign in and it'll all be there, but at the same time you will be able to carry it to somebody else's house and it don't take you don't have to sit there and sign them out of their account. You know what I mean?
Man, all I
We can
all
find
I
a
think
way to
about is I'm thinking about Wave Tokyo Swift. Y'all know damn well back in the day, you playing Super Smash Bros. Melee, you go to somebody's crib, and they only got the base fighters. You don't even want to play no more. like,
Yo, yeah,
like,
oh yeah,
like,
definitely not. I
what are you
definitely
doing,
don't.
bro? Like
Also, you
Definitely
know
don't.
they sorry.
right?
Also
Yeah,
know
and
they
you know they
sorry.
trash. Like, yeah, and you know they trash because like to unlock those players, you had to play through the game. So I'm like, yo, you can't even play through the game, trash.
Right, or like
Like,
whether it's
like,
like, for example, or
Can't
like
beat the
some of the
computer. How the hell
wrestling
you gonna beat
games,
me?
like the wrestling games you want to play with Stone Cold, he locked, can't play. It's like it's just like hold up. Like for example, I agree with both of y'all saying there needs to be a base. I think, to be honest, obviously Microsoft, they always blame the original Xbox for killing the memory card because PlayStation 2 was ready to just sell the memory cards, and Xbox came out with the hard drive, right? And it had built-in memory. However, though, I think the 64 might have had the best system because it had base memory, right? But they also sold the memory card that attached to the controller. So you can go to somebody's house. All you gotta do is just take it out of the controller, or just bring your own controller. And now you pop in Smash Bros. And all 8 fighters are there. Plus, you know what I mean. Instead
That
of just,
controller wasn't a good controller though.
nah,
well, we disagree.
I don't know. I don't know what Nintendo was thinking about.
That shit was not a
controller.
good controller, bro.
I don't know what Nintendo.
You think that was a good controller, Jay?
yeah,
With the analog stick in the fucking yo.
There's multiple ways. There's multiple ways to play that controller depending on what you're playing. So if you playing, for example, if you play,
have to do that?
For example, if you play Super Mario 64, obviously you're gonna use the control stick. So you use the farthest right side in the middle. You play WWF No Mercy, you're gonna use both hands on the outside because you use the D-pad. However,
And you think a complicated controller is a good controller? That's complicated as shit, Jay.
I think we're so used now to always having 2 analog sticks on controllers that it's hard to think about. But at that time,
I don't think that.
you
Like,
just
I don't
had
think that
the
at all.
DualShock
That just makes more sense.
I don't think that at all. Yeah, because even at the time, I was like, yo, like, what is Nintendo doing? Like, why?
That just
I mean, because I
sense.
think they. I want to go out on a limb and say that this was the first Nintendo 64 controller was the first controller to have an analog stick. Like
you put that shit in the middle, and then certain games you
yeah,
gotta use
and they put it in the middle. Yeah, so it's like
the fucking controller with the left, and then with the right. I mean,
honestly, like yo,
too much.
It's like look at the graphics on the screen right now because we got the 64 controller and we got the Super Nintendo controller as well. Look at the jump like between that, like yo,
right?
That's one console generation that they made that jump. That's crazy.
It's also a jump from 2D to 3D. You gotta remember the 64 controller is centered around 3D. Like, for example, Super Mario 64. What are the C buttons used for? They're called C buttons. They're for the camera. It's obviously it's a 3D game. So, like, I think
and instead of doing that, they put another analog stick to control the camera, which make more fucking sense. Yeah, than buttons.
Well, we say that now in 2026. Like
yeah, but exactly. But I love the Nintendo 64, and I love the Nintendo 64. But that shit just didn't make sense, bro. Even when I was a kid, and it was in growing up with that shit, it just didn't make sense. Like, it would have been better playing Mario 64 if I had 2 analog sticks.
When has Nintendo ever been normal with controllers since the Super Nintendo?
Never.
Oh yeah, never.
Yeah. So like
they always got
like
some
for example,
that was it.
Like for example, like
well, I mean, like actually, I push back on that. Like the GameCube controller was a little bit more like a standardized.
Well, yeah, because they turned the C buttons into the C stick. What like
the C stick? Yeah, like yeah. So like I think the GameCube controller is
another analog stick.
I mean the GameCube is a standard because I mean like yo when you play Smash. Who
play the GameCube controller?
Who hell but that doesn't play with the GameCube controller? So it's like hell that's why they still sell the GameCube controller like with like adapters for the Switch and stuff like that and a Wii. So it's like you didn't need the like the adapter.
What do you got?
but like for Switch, yeah.
What are your thoughts on the memory being tied to the controller? We saw it with the Dreamcast, we saw it with the 64, and then they kind of just never did that since.
Because
Do you like the
it didn't make
idea of it?
sense.
You don't like the
It didn't
idea
make
of it
sense.
being able to
Because,
transport it?
no, because like it's like no, like that's the thing. You could transport like it's like PlayStation did it better. It's like yeah, connected to the system. Like why is it connected through like the wire? Because then if you're doing that, then that means that like now because like it started to come out at that time, you couldn't use a wireless controller. If
Right.
you like
They're
you
just
can use a
doing
wireless
that to add
controller.
extra features to make it seem like more than what it was. Like, you
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? Like,
not to mention, it was starting to weigh down the controller because the 64 controller is pretty big anyway.
that
Like,
Yeah,
Dreamcast
and
but then
the
like
controller
rumble
was
then,
pack,
heavy
the
then
as
you
jump
put
fuck,
pack.
like
boy.
big ass rumble pack. It's like yo, you could do curls with that. Like,
They got a 25-pound controller.
that's why like everybody from the 90s like yo they got pronounced forearms yo like how much you lift bro, how much you lift, nah man I just play with
360.
Mario Kart bro.
How much you live? 360.
64.
I was 64
Nah.
all
Yo,
day, yo.
I gotta ask this.
64.
Obviously, when we talk memory cards, I think the most iconic is the Dreamcast, right? The VMU. That's
Yeah,
where they
yeah.
tried to get innovative. It had the screen, it had the buttons, you could save files. There was little mini games. Some parts, like for example, you play like I was playing House of the Dead 2, like about a few months ago, and there's you use the VMU to play the game, right? So, what are your thoughts on that, man? Don't hurt my feelings.
It was iconic, but they was doing too much. You could
They
probably
was doing
fucking
way
play
too much.
Tamagotchi on that motherfucker.
Yo,
Jay,
the
like be honest
Dreamcast,
though.
the
You gotta be
Dreamcast,
honest.
like
I still love
like the
Dreamcast. That was
Dreamcast
my
was-
favorite, one of my favorite systems growing up.
facts. Like the Dreamcast was so far ahead of its time that if it came out today, right now, they'd be like, what is this? Like, so like, it's like it was so futuristic, man. So it's like, it's to the point where the world just wasn't ready for
You
like for
play
all that.
Tamagotchi on that shit.
That's crazy. It was crazy. Like
On
it's
your
like
memory
it's like
card.
they was doing a lot. They was doing a lot. with
Y'all
the
remember that?
Dreamcast,
On my
man.
bug.
I do,
You
yeah,
play
I know.
Tamagotchi on that, right?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Like,
So
bro.
yeah, it paired with certain games. Like I remember if you play NFL 2K, you could select your plays on it.
That's
So like
crazy, bro. On the memory card,
That's
why
crazy.
do you need
Yeah,
to do that on the
yeah,
memory
it's like-
card, bro?
I'm like, damn,
That shit was that extra.
There's only one thing I need my memory card to do. Just save the damn
files.
game. That's it.
Why do I
Save
need to
files,
select
bro.
plays on Madden? That don't make sense.
Yo,
Why
it's
do I
like,
need to
save
grow
files,
a
save the
whole
game,
animal
bro.
on that motherfucker? Why am I watering my Metro card? I mean my memory card. To fucking
it's like,
grow an
bro,
animal when I should be just
like-
saving my game. I just want to make
They
sure
was-
when I
they
load
was
up
doing too
John
much.
Wick, I'm on the same place. Like, why the fuck I gotta
They
feed
was-
my teddy bear in order to play John Wick?
They was definitely
Man.
doing too much, man.
y'all ever have
It was fire, but
I
they
love
was doing too
Dreamcast
much.
though. I love
It was
Y'all ever
fire,
have
but
any-
it was doing too much.
yeah, whatever, motherfucker. Like y'all ever have any problems with memory cards growing up? I can't remember any where it's like
Mm-mm.
obviously somebody can go and delete a save file by accident, but like in terms of them corrupting, I know it's like
Yeah.
doing research.
My memory cards,
This was a huge thing that like
Nah,
my
memory
memory
cards
card
save
for my
niggas'
memory cards
lives,
for
man.
my memory card for PlayStation got corrupted all the time.
Yeah,
It got
but
to
we
the
still
point where
not
I stopped
going.
playing games.
Hold
I
on,
stopped
hold on,
playing
Mo.
games
Hold
on
on,
PlayStation.
Mo. Me and you closer in age than us and Jay, right? We're not gonna slander memory cards, but because Jay probably remember this too. So Jay, I apologize if this seemed a little disrespectful to your age, but we came from an age where you had to keep your game on all day.
Yeah.
So it don't matter what any of that shit you talking about memory cards, we still gonna respect memory cards. Because without
Yeah.
memory cards, our game would still be fucking 235 degrees right now.
Yeah, shit. Overheating, just play that shit on like all fucking day.
Just
Like
leaving it on.
And then we want to be slick. Like yo, you leave the game on, but you just turn off the TV.
And these were some of the hardest games. These were some of the hardest games you could fucking think about, like Aladdin, like Lion King, like some of the hardest fucking games you could ever play.
Facts, like yo, imagine finally getting past the goddamn monkey stage and then having a turn to get him off. So you gotta do it again. Nah, bro.
Wait, hold on. Or you turn the TV off to act like you turned the game off, and then you come home from school and your parents turned that shit the fuck off
because they saw the light.
Because they saw the light on, they just turned that shit off, and you done put all your hard work to get on a certain board. So like, I would never slander a memory card, man. That shit saved our lives, man.
Like yo, I'm like, don't get me wrong. It was like memory cards was a godsend for that. Like for that. It's
so you
just
can
that,
never
like,
slander them.
It's just that the way that they were implemented. It wasn't great. So that's why it's like. That's why, like, when Xbox say like came through, it's like, yo, we're gonna just like, why would we have a separate card, bro?
Hard drive. Before we get out of here, the only terrible memory card ever in existence was the Dreamcast memory card.
Yo,
no, for real, no, Jay. Like, listen, I'm not.
It had high storage too.
Yeah, no, it did. Like, but the only reason I say that is because like it was so much extra shit for no reason.
And a separate, it did have to take a separate.
It made you do so much extra shit for no reason.
Yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot. So
every other memory card I could think of, it was only save and play, which is cool.
But you know what? Because I know because you said the way you started, you said like Xbox is credited for killing the memory cards like that. I was like, yo, you think about this, like memory cards were so integral, to get gaming back then. It's like that. Why didn't they come standard with the game then? I mean, with the console? Because I remember, you had to buy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Though it's like, yo, so it's like, yo, like it obviously.
Why would I give you something that you're gonna pay for?
So, exactly, which is why I'm glad that Microsoft came along in 86 in 86 because it's like, yo, this is whack. Because especially because like you said, like, yo. They're really small, they're frail, they get lost, they get damaged, they get corrupted. So I'm like, you know how many memory cards I have for PlayStation 1? So I'm like, yo, yeah. So
don't agree with that. He's not irresponsible as hell. I
was 10. I was 10. Like, I was 10.
You was an irresponsible 10-year-old motherfucker.
You know what I was? I was a 10-year-old with a 7-year-old little brother and a 3-year-old.
Oh, he gonna blame it on you, Jay. He just dead ass blame that shit on you.
Yeah, so yeah, like that. That's what it was. So it's like, yo, it's like
he gonna blame it on you. He said
they was the main ops.
Too hard,
they was the main because he was the main ops.
Your memory cards, man.
He was the main ops, yo.
He's eating your fucking memory cards. Yo, that's crazy.
I come home school like memory cards all fucked up, man. I'm just like,
yeah. Yo, that's funny you say that, yo, because I do remember being in the Bronx, yo, and like they would go to school wave. I swear to God, I just obviously I'm young, you know, your grandparents don't know how to work the game, right? So every time I would pop the disc out, which I didn't even realize you had to like press the center part to take the disc out. I would take the disc out and then take the memory card out.
Take
the memory card.
It's a goddamn terrorist.
Oh
yo.
no, like, he was fucking it up. Oh nah.
Did y'all have like, for example, did y'all ever buy the third party ones like Mad Catz, Nyko, or did y'all always go against like?
Mad Catz did.
Okay.
Mad Catz was legit. Mad Catz was legit back in the day.
Yeah.
Word, man. Shout out to Mad Catz.
Terrorizing memory cards. That's crazy.
Yo. So I honestly think the best memory system ever. Honestly, I know we give this console all the credit in the world, but the 360 had the hard drive, would save a bunch of games on it, but you could also detach it.
Yeah.
You could detach it, put it in somebody else's console, and then boom, same thing. So
yeah.
But yeah, man, shout out to the era of the memory cards. Do y'all still use them? I know Microsoft has some, Sony has some.
I don't use memory cards I do use them like external hard drive, which essentially are
thing,
giant memory cards. So I mean,
Right.
so I mean, I still use those like just to get a little bit of extra processing power to the Xbox. So like because it's good to like say hey you have them stored different things. So like it's not like you're because you basically install like two Call of Duty games like in your hard drive space is done. So it's
right, which is crazy because that was gonna be the thing I closed out on the PlayStation 1 memory card 1 megabyte.
Yeah, it's crazy.
1 megabyte for all your games.
It's super small. Yeah, it's super small
for all your games. PlayStation 2 memory card 8 megabytes. The GameCube 8 megabytes.
Crazy.
The 360. Megabytes. The hard drive was 20 gigs. The PlayStation 20 gigs.
Well, the first one,
the first one was 20 gigs,
yeah, they had I think it was it's 80, right?
Something and like then that. They had when they dropped the Elite, it was 120.
Yeah, something like
120,
that.
Yeah. And then now here we are, where it come with a terabyte of storage, and like Tokyo so said, you only get 3 games.
It's gone. It's gone. Yeah, terabyte storage, you get through 3 games. Yo,
Call of Duty and fucking whatever else, and it's over. Yeah, just Call of Duty.
It's crazy.
And the price. I know we're in the land of SSDs now. I get it, but I think the Xbox when they dropped the price on it, I think it's still like 160. Like for the memory card, and it comes with an additional terabyte of storage.
Xbox memory card, that shit is fucking $250.
Is it?
No, I don't think so. Because
I thought they dropped the price.
That was when it first came out.
Yeah, because I think I have an Xbox because I don't remember paying $250 for it.
I remember paying that.
Yeah, because I don't know, honestly, because I got it a long time ago, so I have no idea how much I paid. I don't remember
the same price I did got a long time ago. Yeah, you did.
I don't remember. Wave, I mean, I'm not saying I didn't, but
Wave got the VMU. That's what it got.
What? No, nah. I got the fucking extra 500, whatever the fuck.
It's time to we'll Wave. It's time to go good. It's time to go water the Tomodachi, yo.
But yo, that's all we got for this week's show, man. Appreciate y'all. Yo, next week we're gonna be back talking more games. Yo, wait, what should we do? I'm gonna ask y'all on air and off air, but what should we do for retro highlight next week? Y'all got any ideas? And if you got some in the chat, put them down.
Oh,
so shit. we did the Genesis, and this week we did the memory cards.
So we gotta do a game.
It could be a game, a developer, a publisher.
I think we should do a game. Shit, give us some ideas. You know, hit us in the DM.
Yeah,
ideas for some games.
Yeah, facts.
I can't really think of a game off the top of my head. Like retro, I would say Super Mario Brothers 3, Super Mario's World 3. But you know, I'm just biased.
Battlefield 2042.
I was just
fuck
honestly,
no.
Honestly, I would just say not even a game, but just a whole genre, like fighting games, like
fighting games.
How because it's kind
of.
Oh,
you know what we could talk about?
Okay,
the new Marvel token joint that just dropped. They've been doing a beta test in the last couple of days. A new Marvel token. What's the other shit? I can't think of the full title, but it's Marvel token something.
For retro highlight?
I heard about it.
Oh, it ain't retro, but I mean it's Marvel.
It is retro. Like it ain't retro. Next week.
It ain't even come out yet, but it ain't retro. But Marvel is retro. Like
it is. So I was thinking about maybe fighting games because it's it's interesting to see how far how they started and then they basically went from 2D to 3D to back to 2D.
That's a good point.
Let's do an early Mortal Kombat, like 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Tokyo Slow. I do like the idea. I do like the idea of doing a series for fighting games, but you got to be open minded. My end of the Tekken, yo. You got to be open. It's a world. The game is loved by the world.
He shook his head. No, that's crazy.
No, and that's fine. Like, yo, I understand that. I understand
Tekken
that. I understand that people love Tekken, and it's fine. I mean, like, I understand people love Brussels sprouts too. I understand
Brussels sprouts is good. First of all, I like Tekken and Brussels sprouts. What the fuck?
I understand that people like they like to watch paint dry sometimes. I mean, it's like, yo, you guys can do whatever you want with your.
You don't like Brussels sprouts?
No, I know that's like, I know it's stereotypically not like vegetables. I actually do like vegetables, sprouts, but like but it's yeah, but I'm saying it's like, yo, I don't have to like it. Like, guys, like you guys can be fine with that. I mean, it's like, to me, it's
we all in agreement that Brussels sprouts is good though.
Yeah, Brussels sprouts is good. Like, Brussels sprouts is good. Tekken is not good, but it's like
you bugging on the Tekken shit, but
Tekken is not good.
So,
like, I mean,
spoiler alert: in the next few weeks, we're gonna cover Tekken and we're gonna cover Echo the Dolphin. This is some bullshit.
Echo the Dolphin and Tekken. Echo the Dolphin. What the fuck is? Wait, hold on. Why the fuck? Hold on. Why Echo the Dolphin get put in this?
Because it's a great game.
To who?
I mean, I'm gonna play. I'm gonna
to
play
the world.
Play,
hey, world. I think Echo the Dolphin is a good game.
Before I play Tekken. Yo, I'm telling you, yo, Tekken is so generic. All I gotta say is
when your brother start acting like this towards the games, because he's fucking trash. So I'm gonna assume like, he is straight trash at Tekken. Somebody whooped his ass.
No. That's
it might have been you.
So look, no. So look.
Tekken. Now he just got this vendetta.
Story time. Like, that's the thing. Like, I stopped playing fighting like that because I noticed that you could just button mash your way through and like.
See, he got his ass whooped.
No. It's the other way around. It's the other way around. So you know, so you know our cousin Mitch. Shout out to Mitch, right? Yeah. He was a big Soul Calibur fan, right? Right. And I was like, yo, Soul Calibur is kind of whack. All you do is button mash to win. Nah. You gotta have this technique. You gotta have this combo. All right, cool. Yo, throw it on, bro.
I remember
this. So we throw it on. I literally just pick any random dude. I literally turn around. I'm not even facing the screen. I'm just button mashing. Tell me how I got a perfect victory over. I'm not even looking. I legit, I got control like this. I legit was like this to the screen, like.
Yo, I'm sure this right here. I'm sending this to Mitch.
Yo, I never heard him. I never heard about him playing Soul Calibur again. Bro. Like, yo,
but Soul Calibur is not Tekken.
Yeah, I know, I get it. I get that, but I'm saying, like, it's like, like a lot of those games is just like, like, it's just like, it just seems like, you need to know these combos, but you really don't. You just need to just button man. And to be fair, like Mortal Kombat is like that as well. Like, it's really you just spam shit, and then get away like there's no more skill like left in fight because everybody's like either they're gonna just cheese or they're gonna just button mash.
We're gonna do this live right now. Next week, MK1, MK2, MK3. Which one?
For the highlight?
You're gonna start with one, or are we going to go in order? Doesn't matter.
I mean, like I feel like we could go in order, but I feel like we could cover MKK1 before.
Yeah, we have.
Because I definitely remember talking about like the blood code. I definitely remember talking about the different versions.
They was using the pictures for like the way they move and shit. We did a deep dive on Mortal Kombat.
We did do one.
MK2? So it's got to be 2 or 3. So let's do MK2? 2 because we didn't talk about 2 yet.
All right. Next week, you heard it here. Next week, retro highlight Mortal Kombat 2, one of the greatest games of all time. Shout out to Echo the Dolphin. Shout out to the VMU. Shout out to the 64 controller. Shout out to Battlefield. Shout out to everything, yo.
Yo, you know what,
away, man?
You know what?
Shout out to Freddie Mercury. Shout out to fucking Suge Knight. Shout out to shout out to fucking. I don't know who else to shout out. Shout out everybody that's watching this shit, man. We appreciate you. Keep showing us support. We love you guys. Tune in next week, Friday, 9:05 EST. Peace.
Yeah, peace.